In the days when this was made, the actual stuff, uh, the ability to read and write was very skilled, like carpentry or masonry, asterisk. And this is a representative of the scribes guild, okay, the one who scribbled all this stuff. However, we go back here, we're no longer in Egypt. We're in Syria, or as they still say in Arabic, Assyria. This is Syrian, yes, the hunter. Right. But it doesn't correspond exactly to the modern state because it went down into Iraq as well. Here's more of the Assyrian representations. Here is the famous Code of Hammurabi, okay? And the symbolism at the top is to the effect that he was given this code by a god, therefore he was subject to it, Hammurabi, and Hammurabi, couldn't change it. Sound familiar? Over here, we have a representation of the gates which are now not only are sitting in Berlin, but what was behind them. Okay, you may have heard of the Hanging Gardens of Babel. Oh, there it is. And over here, we have more things from that part of the world. I believe this is not Klingon, but cuneiform, okay? Written by pressing something in. Very, very different from the pictorial system you see behind us, from Egypt. Very different. They too had funerary objects, of course they did. Over here, no, this is not from India. This, again, is from Mesopotamia, stretching from Iraq up into Assyria. You go over here, and you've got, oh yes, I believe this is in Ur, and would be the Tower of Babel, okay, the Gateway of God. A stepped, not even pyramid really, right? But oh boy, what comes up does go down. Look over here, what have we? Looks like seals of various the names. Okay, this is how people got their names inscribed. Quite the ceremony. We go over here. I believe this is, it says obelisk of Shalmaneser the Third, whoever that is. Lots of camels, lots of elephants, which tells us what? They were trading back and forth into Africa, and the camels are Bactrian. That's Afghanistan, folks. So they were at the hub of a huge trade empire. And here go let me see something on this. Aha! If you look closely at these archers, these mounted archers, you'll know that they're missing something which wasn't developed until centuries later in Mongolia, and subsequently used to great effect in the Battle of Hastings. Drum roll, please. What is the secret weapon? The stirrup. You don't see stirrup. So even though they're firing from horseback, it was a dicey proposition without a stirrup, trust me. Cuneiform tablets, it is. One could almost say they were printed. And if you were to use these and, into something else, you could have printed. But then you'd have to have paper, and guess who had the papyrus? The Egyptians.